Like a boulder rolling down the boulevard, like a simile they put on a picture postcard, down the slopes of Fuji to the stage of the Budokan. Heaven knows we just got big in Japan. I've been trying hard not to die of schadenfreude. Seems to me like they're all trying to meet some quota. They won't be the last to make it big here, surely not the first. But there's always room here in the bar for when that bubble bursts. It's a low-budget monster movie waiting to happen. Locals grab their cameras and capture the elusive gaijin. I heard on the TV that they found a wild American, but the film was grainy and in false color, and they couldn't pinpoint its origin. Back at home I filled the void with anything I could. Now it's foreign spirits to help keep mine alive. Foreign spirits, foreign places, but my heart's a gaping hole. Foreign places, where maybe I can grow a soul. It's a low-budget monster movie waiting to happen. Locals grab their cameras and capture the elusive gaijin. I heard on the TV that they found a wild American, but the film was grainy and in false color, and they couldn't pinpoint its origin. I met a Japanese girl, hot sake made me stumble. Tonight I'm feeling giant, my inhibitions crumble. We went to her apartment, she gave me her permission. Tonight I'm feeling giant, just like some rock musician. My heart is on the carpet, her husband's home from touring. I lost all sense of reason, I couldn't help but panic. Tonight I'm feeling giant, like a boulder rolling down the boulevard. Like a boulder rolling down down the slopes of Fuji to the stage of the Budokan. Heaven knows we've just got bigger. Low-budget monster movie waiting to happen. Locals got their cameras and capture the elusive gaijin. I heard on the TV that they found a wild American. He tore off their limbs and ate them, and he ran off screaming, I'm big Japan, big in Japan, big in Japan, big in Japan. something to tell you. As we get on the I-10, I have something to tell you. As we get on the I-10, I have something to tell you. I had something to tell you, but you already know what it was. I'm broadcasting my thoughts through the airwaves. Anyone who can hear this will know. I turn to my side, you're indifferent. That's how I know you know. I've always had my suspicions. You're sifting through all the grime. You're only part of a handful. I saw it in a movie one time. I never figured you for a telepath or a fan of extrasensory jazz. Please don't laugh at me. I know I can't think of a word to rhyme with jazz. If you're so psychic, if you're so clever, tell me what I'm thinking right now. Tell me before you can't take any more, and you get brains all over the dashboard. I've had my suspicions. You're sifting through all the grime. You're only part of a handful. I saw it in a movie one time. If you're so psychic, if you're so clever, tell me what I'm thinking right now. Tell me before you can't take any more, and you get brains all over the dashboard. Whatever happened to all of the good in this coffee breath world? Whatever happened to decency? Why is the Dusk AM flag unfurled? There's a guy at the end of the hallway drinking from a coffee mug prop. He knows where to get it on tap, and he'll keep on talking even after he's told to stop. Technobabble, mumbo jumbo, words have always been your friends. Mumbo jumbo, technobabble, wake me up when the movie ends. He's practicing his lines in the mirror. He fits as many syllables in as he can. He puts on his wine red glasses. He's gone on a plane ride to Japan. Mumbo jumbo, technobabble, words have always been your friends. Technobabble, mumbo jumbo, wake me up when the movie ends. Now's your chance to get the big one. Babble on till your jaw falls off. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Pound your upper back and cough. Hey, could you tell me what this button does? Is this the one you push and black coffee comes out? No thanks, I take mine with sugar. Did I hear you say there's an imposter about? He can dress up all he likes, he'll never have substance. He can talk all he wants, he'll never say a single word. Whatever happened to all of the good in this coffee breath world? Whatever happened to decency? Why is the Dusk AM flag unfurled? Now I know why, I figured it out. He's run out of coffee, he's feeling shortchanged. Now go put on that stolen song. Your thoughts were short, your hair was long, and sing it with conviction as if anything has changed. Technobabble, mumbo jumbo, words have never insane way. I was at the men's warehouse buying a shamrock suit like a dandy from hell, hoping that the boisterous and gaudy material would glare in your eyes and distract you from my heart of lead. 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 When they brought me in for questioning, I was throwing darts in lovers' eyes, hidden behind wine-red glasses, leaden heart that shrinks in size. And they asked me, what's with that ridiculous outfit? Luck of the Irish walks alongside you. I said I sure hope I get to meet her someday. Until then, I'm stuck here with my heart of lead. 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 Heart of when it happened, I felt nothing at all when it happened. When the clover green turned a crimson red, and the sky went black and my heart turned to lead. But the brooding indie musician in me doesn't know the definition of subtlety. my God, is that what they really look like underneath the makeup? It must get so hot under the stage lights. It must get so stuffy in the closet. Strut like an animal and show some skin. You're so super tough, so hyper-masculine. And just in case you didn't know, it's so obviously disco, disco. Living every moment like a 14-year-old's wettest fantasy, surrounded by women, wearing only just enough to still be allowed on TV. Not a detail has been missed to turn young kids into misogynists, but it's checked off every box on the list, and it's so they're dropping all pretense, not even calling it self-defense. Now we're sitting in the kitchen where the coffee's going cold. We've been waiting here so long and now the counter's growing mold. Oh, I know what you're thinking, that you've got a heart of lead. Oh, I can see you laughing, but your eyes are swollen red. And I'm hearing all about it on the Dusk AM. They said the morning's coming, but they never said when. Oh, I'm waiting here for daylight. I'm trying to keep calm, but the only light I see is from a nuclear bomb. The day California slides into the ocean, the day the San Andreas fault splits in two, the day the first snowflake falls in the Sahara. Oh, that'll be the day they pull the plug on me and you. But every second, that moment's getting closer. Every second, the sirens blaring louder. There'll be nothing doing as our vision gets wider, and our skeletons turn to gold and silver. And I'm hearing all about it on the Dusk AM. They said the morning's coming, but they never said when. I'm waiting here for daylight. I'm trying to keep calm, but the only light I see is from a nuclear bomb. I've been trying hard not to be cynical or mean, but sometimes all I want to do is lie in bed and scream. I promise I'm not crying, there's just something in my eye. I promise I'm not crying, there's just something in my eye.
Sat upon so long, it can't happen here.
was the mask always that transparent? We've always been singing, it could never happen here. What do you think's happening?